Everyone thinks the Dyson Purifier Cool TP07 is just an overpriced fancy fan. But here's the thing, it's both more and less than the hype suggests, because the sealed HEPA H13 system and smart sensing actually deliver in ways most purifiers don't, while still leaving a few gaps. The surprise, cooling comfort without a draft while still purifying, plus genuinely smarter automation. I spent 2 weeks testing it in a 250 SQ/FT bedroom and a 400 SQ/FT living area, tracking PM 2.5 and VOCs with a particle monitor and the My Dyson app. And the results weren't what I expected, especially at this price point. 558.89 with a 4.3-star Amazon rating. Before we dive into what I discovered, quick heads up. If you're already leaning yes and want the best current price, I dropped my affiliate link below. But stick around, because what I found about auto mode, noise, and real-world purification might change how you buy. I bought the TP07 for one reason. My home is a war zone of allergens and smells. Spring pollen, a shedding dog, and that lingering pan-seared steak odor that refuses to leave. I've tried cheaper purifiers that promised big numbers, but they either lacked real room coverage, blew a cold draft at night, or made more noise than my dishwasher. I wanted a purifier that could handle an open-plan living area, double as a fan in summer, and not disturb sleep. Skeptical? Absolutely. Dyson marketing is loud and the TP07 isn't cheap. But I needed a sealed system that actually traps and not just recirculates, hands-off automation, and a design that I'd actually keep running 24/7 instead of unplugging out of annoyance. Test 1. Smoke and cooking. I intentionally spiked the air with a smoky pan session and a stick of incense to mimic a tough evening. PM 2.5 jumped into the unhealthy range within minutes. On auto, the TP07 sensed the spike and ramped up within about 30 seconds, oscillating at 350 degrees to push clean air across the room. It took 32 minutes to drop PM 2.5 from high 80s to under 10 in a 250 SQ/FT closed bedroom at speed 8. In the larger 400 SQ/FT living room with an open doorway, it took closer to 45 minutes to get back to single digits. Odors. The carbon filter knocked down the smoky smell from strong to faint in about 20 minutes, gone by the 40-minute mark. But then came the draft problem. Most purifiers blast air at your face at higher speeds. The TP07's backward airflow mode changed that. It pulled air through the filters and expelled it out the rear channels, purifying without a cool breeze. That meant I could run it at speed 5 overnight with no cold air on my face. Paired with night mode, the fan dropped to its quietest settings and the LCD dimmed so the room stayed dark. Test 2. Pollen and pet dander mornings. With the bedroom window cracked and the dog allowed on the bed, I let the TP07 run on auto from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. It consistently kept PM 2.5 under 12 and PM 10 low, bumping up in short bursts when it sensed poor readings. Here's where it gets interesting. Auto mode is conservative. It prioritizes comfort and noise over blitzing the air. If you want aggressive cleanup, manual speed 6-8 beats auto, but auto is perfect for maintaining clean air. Test 3. Living with it. Over 2 weeks, I logged about 120 hours of runtime. Noise-wise, at speed 4.5, it blended into the background. At speed 8.10, you'll hear a clear whoosh. My phone's meter showed roughly low 40s dB at speed 4 and low 60s dB at max from 1 meter away, normal for strong airflow. The bladeless design is kid and pet friendly, and the tall, slim tower is easy to place. Filter swaps are genuinely easy. Click off the shroud, drop in the combo HEPA H13 and carbon filter, and you're done. The machine is fully sealed to HEPA H13 standard, so what goes inside stays inside. That's not just the filter, it's the whole machine. But then a pain point, Dyson still doesn't publish AHAM CADR or square foot coverage the way many competitors do. You're trusting their whole room air multiplier circulation claim. In practice, my tests say it handles medium to large rooms well, but if you shop purely by CADR per dollar, you'll find cheaper beasts. Test 4. Smart features. The LCD and my Dyson app show PM 2.5, PM 10, VOCs, and overall air quality trends, and you can set schedules, oscillation up to 350 degrees, and voice control with Alexa, Siri, or Google Home. Response time was snappy, and the filter life notifications are actually useful. You won't guess when to replace. The only downside is needing Wi-Fi and an account. If you hate apps, you can still do most things from the machine, but you'll miss data and remote control. The most surprising discovery: backward airflow mode plus sealed HEPA H13 filtration made it the first purifier I could leave on all night without feeling chilled, yet I woke up congestion-free on high pollen days. I also didn't expect the circulation to matter this much. Oscillation across 350 degrees pushed clean air into corners where boxy purifiers just swirl locally. After 2 weeks of daily use, my average PM 2.5 baseline stayed consistently in the 5-8 range indoors, even with cooking runs and open windows, better than the 15-20 I saw with my older unit. Of course, it's not magic. At $558.89, the price is real, and replacement filters typically run you every 12 months depending on use. If your priority is raw cleaning power per dollar and published CADR, models from Kuwait, Blue Air, or Levate can beat it on value. But they won't give you the same combo of whole machine HEPA H13 sealing, broad oscillation, backward airflow for no draft purification, and the fan level cooling when you want it. And remember, this is a fan, not an AC. It cools by airflow, not temperature drop. Now that you know where the TP07 shines and where it doesn't if you're heading into pollen or wildfire season, get ahead of stock swings and price jumps. I've linked the best current price in the description, and you can check real-time deals before you decide. Bottom line, the Dyson Purifier Cool TP07 is worth the extra money if you want a 2-in-1 purifier and cooling fan with genuinely smart automation, fully sealed HEPA H13 filtration, and no draft nighttime purification. It's a great fit for allergy sufferers, pet owners, and style-conscious homes where a single device needs to cover multiple roles. Skip it if you need the absolute highest CADR per dollar, a heater function, or you dislike app-connected devices. For me, it finally balanced clean air, comfort, and convenience without the compromised breeze at night. Here's what nobody tells you: the premium makes sense when you use all of it.